Good morning and welcome to Bishop Kenny. My name is Mr. Broach. I'm a history teacher here at BK, and I'm speaking to you today to demonstrate how to use Schoology, which is our learning management system. You will use Schoology for each of your 7 classes, and you may have already joined a few of your classes in Schoology today with previous teachers. You will also use Schoology for any clubs or athletic teams that you may join. Before we begin, please have your iPad out and open to Schoology. Log into the account that you created in Xmod this morning. Your home screen should look similar to this. This is your recent activity feed. This includes any updates posted by teachers, coaches, or fellow classmates. On the right sidebar, you can see what is upcoming in your courses. Teachers may post important reminders for class or materials that you will need, so be sure to check this feed regularly. Next, I will have you join a course that has been created specifically to help you in your first year at Bishop Kenny and in our iPad learning environment. Here is the join code, and I will now demonstrate how to do this. Tap the menu button in the top left corner, then Courses, then tap the plus sign and enter this access code. Once you have entered the code, you should get a message that you were successful. Then tap OK, then refresh the course list by pulling down and releasing, and now the new course has appeared. Next, allow me to give you an orientation to the course. The first page that appears in the iPad app is the Materials page. Here, Mr. Yoakum, Mr. Saladino, and I have posted helpful resources as well as some demonstration items. Your teachers will do the same. As the year progresses, teachers post class materials, documents, assignments, links, and other items into unit folders on this page. Each teacher organizes his or her course a little differently, so we do recommend that you take some time this week to explore all 7 of your classes in Schoology. Next, tap Updates. This page is where teachers can post important announcements or reminders for class. Also, many teachers allow their students to also post updates. For example, if you find a helpful resource for class or have a question that would benefit the entire class, you might be able to post an update. Either your teacher or a classmate could respond. Here's a demonstration. Tap the plus sign, then Post, and I'll simply write, "Welcome to Bishop Kenny." And so you'll notice here that William Kenny has now posted, "Welcome to Bishop Kenny." Next, tap on Grades. It is important to note that the gradebook in Schoology is not the official gradebook for your classes. The only grades that appear in a Schoology gradebook are for items that your teacher grades inside of Schoology. PowerSchool is the official gradebook, and all official grades for your class will be there. Next, I would like to direct your attention to the upcoming list. I'll go back to either materials or updates, and then scroll out the upcoming list. This is a helpful sidebar in Schoology that displays important due dates and the dates for tests and quizzes in class. Notice that there is an assignment due later today called Notability Assignment. In our last technology session later today, Mr. Saladino will demonstrate how to use Notability and how to submit an assignment from Notability to Schoology. However, at this time, I would like you to go with me to view the assignment. Notice there are two tabs here. One reads Info and the other Submission. Under the Info tab, you will often find assignment directions and attachments if there is a particular item that a teacher would like you to access or to complete. If there was an attachment here, just underneath the text, it would say Attachments, and you would be able to view the file. In eMod today, Mr. Saladino will ask you to open a PDF that is found in the Materials page to Notability in order to practice the Notability app as well as how to submit an assignment. There are other ways to submit assignments as well. Let's tap the Submissions tab. Here on the Submissions tab, it says you haven't made any submissions. This is a good place to check to make sure your work is submitted on time. If you were not submitting something directly from another app, you may tap the plus button here and add a text submission for an assignment, such as creating a submission. And you could type a submission here and save the draft if this were an assignment. You could also submit from your resources, a photo or a video, record audio, or you could submit from another app on your iPad. Please allow me to demonstrate using Pages if you're going to be using another app. So I will go to the Pages app, and here I've written a test document. Here's a sample. If I wanted to submit this to an assignment in Schoology, I would simply tap the Share, then Open in another app. Always choose PDF so that your teacher may view the file on an iPad or desktop computer. Then choose the app Schoology. When Schoology appears, you have two options: either submit to assignment or add to my resources. To submit to an assignment, choose the course, then the assignment. I won't choose Notability assignment at this time because you'll be doing that later with Mr. Saladino. The other option here was add to my resources. My resources is an area within Schoology where you can save files for use at a later time. For example, if you wanted to attach a keynote presentation or a file from another app to an updates post or a discussion post, you would follow this procedure to add the item to your resources. Then you would attach from resources when you make your post. Next, I would like to demonstrate a few other items from the upcoming list inside the course. So I will close out of this. Notice that there is a practice test indicated by this puzzle piece icon. You are welcome to try this brief 3-question practice. Also posted is a Schoology discussion. Teachers may use discussion boards to allow for you to discuss a topic further with the class or as a place to post group projects and presentations. Here's a sample discussion. Tap the Discussions tab, then the plus icon, and then simply add a comment. Notice you also have the option to add from resources or to choose from your camera roll, which it reads here as choose from library, or you can select from other apps. All of the functions I just demonstrated to you may also be done on a desktop computer by logging into www.schoology.com. Here is a screenshot of what this course looks like on a desktop computer. But for now, let's return to the app. If you tap on the menu button and return to the Recent Activity page, you can see important dates for all of your classes and groups in one place. In addition, try tapping the Calendar tab from the menu bar to see this information. Next, tap Groups. If you join an athletic team or a club, that organization will likely have a Schoology group that contains important messages and other information. Today I'm going to have you join the Bishop Kenny High School group, as well as a group maintained by the Guidance Office. The Bishop Kenny High School group is maintained by Mr. Yoakum and is a place for school-wide announcements. You will also join a Class of 2019 group maintained by the Office of Guidance Services. Here you will find announcements specific to your class. I will now display the access codes. Once the access codes are displayed, please join these two groups in Schoology. Here are the group codes. You should now belong to both Bishop Kenny High School and Office of Guidance Services Class of 2019. Teachers, if students need assistance, you may pause the video at this time. Otherwise, we are going to finish. The final screen that I would like to direct your attention to is the Account Settings page. On this page, you can add additional email addresses to your account, though your primary email must be your Bishop Kenny address. Furthermore, your name must be your actual first and last names. No nicknames are permitted. I would also encourage you now to tap the Notifications tab. Here you can control how Schoology notifies you, especially by email. If you would prefer not to receive several emails a day from Schoology, you can turn email notifications off. However, you are strongly advised to keep mobile notifications on so that you receive important school-wide and class-related announcements from the school and from your teachers. If you make any changes to this screen, be sure to tap Save Changes at the bottom. This concludes the demonstration of Schoology. If you have some time before the bell, take a few minutes to explore your other classes in Schoology, and best wishes as you begin your journey at Bishop Kenny.